What's good, everybody? I go by the name of Low Key Hustle, and I'll tell you why they call me that name in a little bit. But right now, I'm going to be showing you how I created 5 online businesses in 1 month, with each generating about $300 to $500 a week right from home. And I'm going to be showing you how I did it. And in my next video, I'm going to be actually showing you how to do it, how to make money from it, and how to get set up. Okay, so let's talk about why they call me Low Key Hustle. As you know, nicknames are with you from the way you are raised and the things that you do. Um, so let's start with Low Key. I'm a very quiet individual. All right, I am the silent one in the room, but I'm the loudest one in the mind. I'm an observer. I am somebody that don't get loud. You know what I mean? And I was always told, don't ever let the left hand know what your right hand is doing, and vice versa. So that's how I move, and it's been working ever since. And hustle, well, you know, growing up, I seen how my father always rip and ran to make sure that bills got done, whatever it took, and that kind of rubbed on me, So I do whatever it takes to make money. Now, as a young black man, when I say the word hustler, a lot of individuals automatically assume illegal activities. And I'll be honest, back in the day, I did dibble and dabble in a little bit of things here and there, but I realized that it wasn't for me. And the reason why, because I was smooth at it. But then what I realize is, doesn't matter how good you are in that game, it's the next little loser that can just get caught up and snitch on you, and that can end you. Hence, that's kind of what happened to me back in the day, which made me change all my life around when I sat down for a little bit. Now, I use that same hustle in the legal activities. You know what I mean? And I keep it that way. So let's start with the first business. Okay. The first business that I started with, and it's a small story really quick, was it was actually a sneaker business. And I got this business from my daughter. Came to me one day. We was watching YouTube, and we seen these kids painting on shoes. And my daughter was like, "Hey, Daddy, can we do that?" And we always do activities together, and that's what made her become my best friend. My daughters, because I made sure that everything that they learned, riding the bike, tying the shoes, anything, I want to either teach them or be there while they learn it. So I said, sure, let's do this. I went to the store, bought a pair of shoes, bought some fabric and stuff, and guess what? It came out really, really good. It came out so good that my daughter was like, "Hey, Daddy, you know how you always talking about business? Can we actually sell these shoes if we do it really good?" And I was like, "We sure can." So from there came the sneaker business, and it was called Your Custom Sneakers Dream Sneaker, and it was very simple. The actual product line was simply choose your color, which is all white or all black. Choose your size, baby shoe, adult shoe. Choose your fabric, and right here you see three, but I had a numerous amounts of fabrics. And if I didn't have a fabric that you liked, guess what? Just let me know about it. I make sure I find it and take care of you. This business was very fun. But I got lucky enough for somebody to actually seen one of my shoes on somebody's feet, and it was at a sports game, and they had a store. They liked it so much they called me, and now my shoes are in that store. So I don't have to do no more promotions. They do all the promotions and advertisings, and all they do is they call me up and say, "Hey, Low Key, we got an order for you. It's going to be this fabric, this size. We send you over the shoe. Let me know once you got it." And then once I get it, I just take care of it. And me and my daughters work on these shoes every time I get an order. It built our bond so much stronger. And I can let you know, show you a little bit of a concept of it. Now, these are all rough drafts. As you can still see the tapes on them and things of that nature, because these are all rough drafts. Once you actually place your order, I make it 110% crispy, clean, fresh, undeniable. But I had a good time doing this, and you get to come up with a lot of ideas as well. And by the way, I'm not a social media fan at all, but the only thing that I ever do on social media is advertise my businesses. Trust me, if you see my social medias, the only thing you'll see is me advertising all the time. There go the baby shoes right there. So y'all get the concept, right? I had a great time doing this. It was an awesome time, and I can't wait to, you know, do another shoot. The next business that I had was a call center business. Now, this business here was actually one of my funnest businesses. Um, I came up with this concept because I realized that what is a business that supplies a need and not a want? Because other businesses supplying a want, like the sneaker business, I'm supplying a want. So I said this time I want to supply a need, and I know that people need jobs. So I created this call center business where I was contracted with a lot of other companies like Home Depot, Western Union, roadside assistance, and I will simply hire individuals and then hand them off to them to work it, and then I make my money. This is a very, very great business, and it's also hands off because these are adults. So I don't really have to be checking in on them and all these natures because they are adults. So, on the 10th and 25th, which is payday, they make sure they get theirs. I make sure I get mine, and around and around we go. So I have about 12 employees still working on this one here, and it's a really, really great business. I recommend anybody that's trying to start a business get into this. Now, with that being said, when I have my meetings, a lot of individuals ask me, "Hey, Mr. G, how did you get into this business? Or what made you think of this business?" And I got another light bulb. I said, why don't I teach people how I started my call center business and help them create their own call center business, which then brought me to my next business, how to start a virtual call center and avoid failure successfully. When I say successfully, because whenever I start a business, I always think of everything that can go wrong, write it down, and check it off my list as I solve them all the way down. So I make sure I solve all the problems that can commence before I actually get into that business. This was once again a very awesome business. Being able to teach individuals how to start a business and be successful, that was also a blessing as well, because to actually bring smiles to their faces and see them grow is awesome. So this was a very good business as well. The next business I started for my mom and my dad. I know they're getting older, so I wanted them to have something to retire on. So I got together with me, my brother, and my sister, and we bought a business and we named it A Plus Flowers and Gifts. Now, this is a flower business to where we provide flowers for all special holidays, weddings, anniversaries, funerals, Christmases, Mother's Day, so all these special days we provide flowers for. And the beauty about the flower business, I'll tell everybody right now why it's so good, is because we're contracted with two biggest flower companies, and what they simply do is send us the orders. And all we have to do is go get the flowers, design them, and then ship them off or deliver them. And we already have our employees lined up for that. So that is also a great business that runs pretty smoothly. And I can definitely say I'm so happy for my parents to sit back and relax and earn their money from this business. The next business that I have here is a pretty good business here. This is how to attract a woman without good looks. Now, this is a course that I created because I've noticed that there's a lot of men out there that have the fear of meeting women and approaching women, and they don't know what to say, they don't know how to act. And I can get it. I understand. Not everybody has that. So um I am actually grateful enough to be able to have some knowledge in that because I was raised by a great father, and I turned this into a course to where, because I know I can't just teach you this one time, so I have a person right now that when he actually went on a date 2 days ago, and he called me after that date and told me how it went, and I gave him the advice on what he should do next time, and he's so happy now because he's has the confidence of knowing what he can do now while he's on these dates. So this is a really good business that I just started 2 weeks ago, and it allows you to click here and you can purchase the course right here from online. $25 a week. You can pay with your card, PayPal, and you have me 24/7, and I'm there for you and take care of you, my friends. And I know for sure the men are happy that they have another guy on their side that can understand and helping them. So this is a great business. Now, my last and final business that I just started 2 days ago is called Virtual Fantasy Date Night. This is simply a chance for the men that are not able to go out on a date with a beautiful woman and things of this nature. Virtual date night allows you to meet a woman and go out on a date virtually. Yes, online, but the video is connected together. So you can go watch a movie together. You can actually eat food together on the video because you can share your screen. You can play games together. You can just sit back and just laugh together. If you want to get naughty, you guys can do live videos together. Now, let me tell you how this beats OnlyFans. I got to say it because with OnlyFans, you can only buy videos and pictures, right? Guess what, gentlemen? With this, not only can you see her live video, but guess what? You can do a live video and let her see it well as well. So hey, gentlemen, if you think you want to show her a little something, something, you have that opportunity now, and then who knows? She may like you. So this is something that I think is gonna take off. And once the men really see how this works, they're gonna love it because this gives them the opportunity to let loose, be comfortable because they're not right in front of that person, but yet they get to still be themselves, find out things about this person, go on a virtual date. And here's another good thing, we have in person dates and virtual dates. But the only thing that you can do for in person is if you're in a 20-mile radius and the companion has to allow it. Okay, but for virtual dates, guess what? You could be in any state around the world or country. As long as you have that video, that's all you need. And I'm telling you, for the virtual dates, there is a lot of things that you can do. And I tell you what you can expect. So when you come on here, you'll see what to expect, who we are, what we offer. All right. I have activities for your date. This gives you the ideas of what you can do. So let's say you're going to be meeting in person. All right. You can do a movie night. You can do a fancy dinner, Netflix and chill if you want to just stay in, right? Or let's say that you want to do a online virtual activity. You can go ahead and watch a movie together. Just simply share your screen. You can enjoy a dinner together. Look at that. Or you can play games, Zoom games right here. There's a lot of activities that you can do. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. And it's so easy to get your date. All you have to do is book your appointment. Once you book your appointment, this shows you how to book an appointment. Once you're ready to book your appointment, go here. It brings you to a calendar with times. Once you choose your date and time that you would like, it'll then give you a message box. And in that message box, you'll simply type in the person that you have chosen, the number of the person that you want, and in person date or a virtual date. From there, we reach out to you, confirm that date, and you are all set. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Low Key Hustle, and these are the businesses that I've started. And I can't wait for the next video so I can show you how to actually do the same thing and get this money. Trust me, no such thing as boredom if you're not where you want to be in life. I appreciate you all watching this video, and until next time, y'all take care. We out of here.